This is the Sofirn SP31 V3. Thank you to Sofirn for sending me this light for testing, and I will do just that. Let's get into some stats real quick. So, starting off on turbo, this guy throws out a whopping 2,000 lumens. Pretty good coming out of an 18650 battery flashlight. It is USB-C rechargeable as well. This has 5 modes on it. It has a moonlight, which is like 1 lumen, low, medium, high, and turbo. When you're just using the tail switch, you're going to start on your low mode, and then you're going to move medium, high, and that's your turbo at the end there. And it does have mode memory, so I turn it off and I turn it back on, it's right back on turbo. Some people love that, some people hate it. But the UI is a little interesting because I do have momentary, which is really nice. I love to have that. Some people don't care, but I do. You can't switch through any of the modes that way. It's just whatever mode that it's on, it's going to be momentary with that. You click it on, and then it's just a single click to go through the modes. There is no double clicking or nothing when this is on to get to turbo. It just clicks through. So there's not a super fast way to get to turbo. There is a different way to get to moonlight though. So you have to hold the side switch and then, while it's off, sorry, hold the side switch and then click the tail switch, and now I have it on moonlight. So, which is nice, it is a very low moonlight, but it's just kind of a weird way that I've never seen to get to a moonlight mode before. So that's a little bit unique with this light. We've got a nice pocket clip on this guy. It's slightly deep carry, not super deep carry, but you'll see it in my pocket here, and it fits pretty well in there. Can't complain. Indexing this side button is pretty easy because it's got that nice raise that most flashlights have nowadays. It's not just flat on the rounded edge there. So that looks pretty good. This bad boy has the SST40 emitter in it, which is an emitter I personally like. It's a good broad emitter. It's saying it has a throw of 268 meters, 269 meters. Let's call it 270 just for fun. So that's pretty good if that is what it claims with the 2,000 lumens. But let's take this thing outside, see it at night, and then go through all of our tests with it. All right, I have the SP31 V3. Here it is on low mode. You can start to see the roadway a little bit here. I can start to light up these trees, but let's scroll through these modes here. There's your next mode. It's kind of a medium. You can definitely start to see that this thing has a pretty good spot on it. Ooh, there is high. Man, it lights that tree up in the distance. You can see it on the video, I can tell really well. And let's get, that is the turbo right there. Man, it lights up this whole roadway. Yeah, this thing's excellent. I am very pleased with this from an 18650 battery. It is throwing out a ton of light. It has a good big spot on it. This would be an awesome backup light. Maybe not a main light. You want something with more battery, like a 21700 at least, or multiple batteries. But this thing's great. Here we are at the sketchy shed with the SP. Oh my gosh, that's so much light. SP31 V3, and there's on a low mode. You got the preview of the turbo. There's kind of the low medium, whatever you want to call it. There is high, and that is turbo. And holy cow, it's a ton of light. It's definitely lighting outside the door, and it is fantastically bright and will light up the world. So here's back to the low. Your low is going to get you enough light to search around a room for sure, no problem. And there's like your medium or low, whatever you want to call that, and that is plenty of light. So you don't even need the high or the turbo for a room search or a car search or something like that. This thing would be great. So tons of light from this. Loving this light so far. All right, time for the water test for the SP31 V3 and submersion for 30 minutes. See if it survives. All right, time just ran out. Let's take it out. Still functioning, and I will go right to the drop testing, and I'll let you know if there was any water intrusion. All right, SP31 survived. Now it's time for drop testing. And we're going to do it from waist height to head height, on its head and on its side. By the way, there was no water intrusion that I could tell, but sometimes it comes out in drop testing. Here we go. No problem. Let's take it out to the roof and drop it off that. All right, SP31 off the roof. See ya. Ooh. All right, the SP31 V3, it survived. This thing is awesome. I really, really like this light. I'm super happy that it survived all the tests, no problem, no water intrusion whatsoever. If you're an eagle-eyed viewer, you did see that it fell and it turned off when it hit the ground. That's not actually because it lost connection. It is double sprung, by the way, so it's got springs on either end of the battery. But it actually hit the selector switch on the side and turned off the light. So that's why it turned off. But everything works. This thing's a beast. It's great. Sofirn does it again. Love Sofirn. Really good company. What a great amount of lumens. What a great amount of throw for everything. This could be a camping light, or this could be a light you throw on your vest at work if you're in law enforcement, or on your bandolier if you're in fire. This is an awesome all-around light. And right now on Amazon, it was like $27 when I checked, and it had a 10% discount code. I will throw that in my link in the description below with the links to the light itself. If you want to buy the light, please buy it there if you don't mind. That helps me out, helps me buy and get more flashlights and get better gear and stuff to show you guys better videos. Hopefully you guys liked the review. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe, please. That also helps me, and we will see you guys on the next review. And by the way, what should we review next? Any suggestions from lights? Any suggestions how I can do things better? That would also be appreciated. I'm always trying to get better. Thank you guys. See you on the next one.